first time we came to Wykeham Lakes, we actually missed the turning, so we've decided to show you that this is obviously the left turn that you need to get onto the grounds. As you come down the main road, you come down a left-hand bend and then it's a left-hand turn. Just look out for this sign here, especially if you're coming early morning. You really need to have your eyes peeled. And then follow the country road down there about 300 yards and you'll see the log cabin and just report there. Welcome to Wykeham Lakes. You've joined me this morning, Paul Castleton, and I'm going to talk to Jake, the fisheries manager here, just about some of the facilities and amenities that he has on the site here. We came about a month ago as a group of anglers and had a really good time, and it's a real pleasure to be invited back. Obviously Jake's going to tell us a little bit about the areas to fish around here. So I'll introduce you to Jake. And Jake will tell you a little bit about how many lakes they've got, what kind of species are fishing in there, maybe how often he's open all season, all year long, for example. Yeah, we'll hand you over to Jake.
Thank you very much, Paul. So basically, we're a fishing complex. We like to cater for a wide range of anglers. We have 4 ex-gravel pits. Where we start at the Trout Lake, all fly fishing. We stock browns, rainbows and blues, so plenty to get at. Our minimum stock in there is 2.5 pounds, so very nice fish to go for. The fish take a variety of different methods, through dry flies all the way to buzzers.
Right.
Our other waters are the pleasure pond. That's all mainly carp, averaging about £5.
Right.
There's plenty of bream and crucians as well, if you're more of a mixed bag type of guy. Moving on to the predator water, mainly what you guys are here for today. The best fish to come out in the past 12 months have been £30.5. There is a number of different 20s in there as well that have come out over that period as well. Plenty of jacks, plenty of doubles, so you know, there's something to go for. They come out on a range of different methods: lure fishing, bait fishing, and the live baits we have as well. There's plenty of other fish in there that people don't tend to see very often. There's some very nice perch, roach and rudd.
Yep.
All specimen sizes, so all very nice. Moving on from that, we have a match lake as well. Probably smaller carp to our coarse lake. It's probably averaging about £2 the carp in there, but it's amazing how much they fight for how small they are.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, there's crucians and quite a few skimmers in there. So
right.
Good chance of some nice weights.
Yeah, superb. I mean, we mentioned earlier, I talked about the attraction of the place. Just sort of geographically, it looks a really nice place to be. Even in the middle of winter, where we're at the moment, it's still lovely. So I guess in summertime, it's superb. I've been fishing this morning on the Predator Lake, and I've had just short of a £22 fish out of there myself this morning. And it's a real superb place to go and fish there. But it's absolutely fantastic in summer with all the foliage and the trees and everything that you've got round here. Does it get quite busy through winter or summer, or is it sort of busy all year round?
It definitely comes with the seasons. As soon as the kids break up, you definitely get an influx of people, families and whatnot. Mainly on the coarse fishing side of things, right. But it's not until the winter time comes, you know,
right.
These nice heavy hard frosts really bring the pike and anglers out.
Right, yeah, yeah. I've noticed there's a few anglers out this morning. There's quite a few pegs being taken up, and I'm glad I was sat in my peg because I've had a 22 this morning, and that's my personal best, so I'm really pleased that I've come here today. And it seems that if you do get sort of half a dozen anglers on the lake each day, somebody's generally going to catch something, because it seems quite a good water. I mean, there's a few of our lads that have been here today. They've had quite a few runs already, so it's quite a decent lake basically for pike angling. What would you say to anybody sort of starting out in pike angling? Would this be a good beginner's place to come, obviously with somebody with a bit of experience?
Well, definitely that, you know, turning away from having big fish in there, we welcome everyone. At the end of the day, you have to start somewhere, and if you know, it is your first time, we're always there to lend a hand,
yeah.
With, whether it be advice, whether it be helping hooking fish. You
yeah.
know, at the end of the day, the fish comes first, so
Yeah.
You know, you have to protect your stock, and
Yeah.
if it means going round and getting stuck in, then so be it.
Yeah, yeah. And I know quite a few pike anglers that are really nervous about getting started off, or want to be pike anglers, because they don't have any support. Some people don't have anyone to go with, and that kind of service that you offer, where you can help with unhooking. I know you're only a mobile phone number away, and I've seen you fly around on your little golf cart and talk to people, or just be sort of there if anybody needs any help. So that's a really good bit of service. I mentioned earlier that we came about 4 weeks ago, and the first thing that jumped out at us were how friendly the group of people are here that are looking after the place, and that's a big thing for anglers. I noticed, Jake, when you're travelling down the country lane, the first thing you see, obviously before you get onto the waters, is the log cabin that you've got here. Can you maybe tell some of the viewers about the amenities that you've got inside there for the anglers?
Yeah, it's wonderful having the lodge here. You know, if people are coming up, they're a bit cold, we have free teas and coffees. There's also 2 toilets that people can use.
Yeah.
So it's almost like our little hub.
Yeah.
You know, people come up for a chat, they
Yeah.
come up, ask questions, and they come up and buy bait and whatnot, and see
Right.
what's working and what's.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I'm going back to when we first came here 4 weeks ago. The team that were here sort of introduced themselves, made us feel welcome and comfortable, and gave us some really good tips. In fact, that day, I think we caught obviously a few pike as well on the advice and tips that you guys had given us when we arrived. I see there's a microwave in there. That'd be pretty good for the winter soups, I suppose. Are the lads okay to use the microwave as well?
Yeah, they're totally welcome to. You know,
Right.
you see the odd guy bringing their lunchbox around to have a nice hot dinner.
Okay, thanks for that then, Jake. Obviously, if people are interested in coming to fish at Wykeham Lakes, do you have some more information that the people can have a look at before they sort of set out and travel to here?
Yeah, so if they were to visit our website or onto our Facebook site,
Right.
then there's plenty of information.
Right.
And especially on the Facebook site, I try and keep that as up to date as possible.
Yeah, I've seen some photos on there recently. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll bob those in as links maybe at the end of this session for you. And I must say the Facebook site is really well up to date. Jake does his best. I'm trying to get on there every day or so. There's new photos coming on there, new catches, and just basically, I'm sure if you need any information, then just send a message to Jake, and he's usually very efficient getting back with all the details that you need. And that kind of wraps it up, Jake. Thanks for having us back again. As I said, we're halfway through the day and we're really enjoying us fishing, and sort of long may it continue, really.
Yeah, definitely. You boys get back to it and get some more fish.
Brilliant. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.